Welcome to the Leaner, Stronger, Smarter podcast. Here we discuss the strategies, the tools, and the systems so you can look leaner and feel stronger by training smarter. My name is Isadora Gama, and today we have Sara, and we're going to help Sara figure it out how to get started in her lean life.
Hi, Sara.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm so sorry. Sara, thank you so much. You're my first one. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited too.
And you said you went back to school. What are you doing?
Yes, I'm a doctoral student.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
What is your area?
I gained a lot of weight. After I have two kids. After I deliver both of my kids, I was like 131 pounds. Now I'm almost 141. I'm not sure. I gained weight. I don't know.
What is your area? What are you studying?
After I got Ryan, he has a disability, so he has a cerebral palsy. He's not moving. He's not he can walk. He can move by himself. So I have to hold him all that day. And so my area of study is education. Mainly, I was like a graphic designer. I graduated from my bachelor's fine arts, interior designer. I used to work to study interior design, but I never worked with interior design. So after I got Ryan, I started. I was thinking of changing my career and go for education, focusing more on education, so I can be aware of rules and regulations and laws about education, so I can help him in the future. You know what I mean?
I have goosebumps. That's beautiful, Sara. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, so that's why I don't have any time to I feel like my body, I don't give my body a lot of time to doing sports and stuff like that, and train and work out. But on the past I used to do that, so now I'm so obsessed.
So that's what we're gonna talk today. That is very good.
Yes.
And let me ask you something. Is Ryan your only son?
His name
Ryan's the only one?
No, I have two.
You have two?
Yes, Zayden, he's 6, and Ryan, he's 3.
Okay, perfect. So a lot of people normally come to me when they're not seeing results for the training. In your case, a lot of people, you're coming to me because you don't know how to start, and is that what's going on, or am I missing the point a little bit?
Yes, but I started sometimes I try stuff and it didn't work for me. I tried going to gym, working out, but I don't have time, as you see. And sometimes my life is so fast, so I don't have time to work out, to lift, and I need to be stronger. It's not I like my body. Wherever I gain weight, I lose weight, I like my body.
Good, because we love our body.
Yeah, I love it. So I know it's everyone ups and downs. Sometimes I gain weight, sometimes I lose weight, so it's fine. But I want to be stronger, healthier, can lift my son more longer. That's it.
Perfect. So let's go back a little bit. So main thing that I heard is the sticking to the plan.
Yes.
I don't have time, and then when I find time, I cannot stick to a long time, and that the yo-yo happens.
Yes.
We call yo-yo syndrome when we gain the weight and lose the weight and gain the weight and lose the weight, but we're not able to maintain.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
perfect. That's good. So let's talk a little bit about the time piece of it. When you say it's hard to me, I'm busy, I don't have time, how much time do you think you need?
I think 30 minutes or 1 hour a day.
Okay. So you find your hard time to find 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And how long this has been going on?
Since I stopped my doctoral program one year ago.
A year ago.
After the COVID, After the COVID, during the COVID, I lose weight. I lost some weight, and then after the COVID, I gained weight. So
Why do you think you lost weight? Because you were trying to do something?
Yes,
You were
I
training?
tried to work out during the COVID. It was
Mm.
good. And then I was watching my meals and my food.
Mm.
And now I'm not. Like anything I want to eat, I can eat it. Anything I'm not watching anything. Like,
Okay.
I don't have time.
You anything that comes, you eat it. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. And have you tried anything right now after COVID to try to fix this?
I tried something called the F45.
Mhm.
It's like a training called F45. I went like twice and I didn't went back because
Why do you
like
think?
most of the gym, they required like they require I cannot leave the kids and go, you know, and sometimes they don't have schools, and when they have, I have to go to work. So you know, so
Yeah.
that's the problem. And then
Eh.
if you have like someone to watch the kids, my son, no one can watch him.
Mhm.
Even I don't have like anyone to watch him at home. So that's why.
Have you tried training at home?
Yes, I tried. Like we have, like, to be honest, we have a very nice treadmill, platinum one. Like, yeah, it's very nice. It's called a
Good.
platinum. Yeah,
Yeah, perfect,
yeah,
perfect.
it's very nice. Yeah, but like once I try to train on it, like my son keeps stepping on it, and my other son keeps trying. And then, so okay.
Are they going to school?
Yeah, they're gonna
Is
go
Ryan
to
going to
hopefully,
daycare?
hopefully next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully next week. I hope so too. But is Ryan at daycare as well? Have you found a
He's
place that Ryan can go?
at school, yeah, for his
Oh, that's good.
special school, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. That's really, really good. I'm glad you were in a state to have the support, right?
Yeah, not all the support, but it's most of the support.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a really, really
You
good
have
thing.
to keep asking and ask for rights for him, and like you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. You changed your entire career to help your son. That's beautiful. Sarah, that's beautiful. Like really, really beautiful. That's amazing. And let me ask you something. The fact that you were still not getting there, not sticking to the plan, what can you say what that impact your life?
Yes,
This.
exactly.
What?
Like, now I'm like I used to wear like small size. Now I'm getting small clothes. It's not fitting me anymore. So I feel upset.
They're not fitting anymore?
Or like some brands they do and some brands not. So I feel like, and like when I look at myself, I feel like I'm guilty to myself. Like I'm not giving myself like what should I give, because now I'm not young. I'm 38. And
you are young. I'm 36, so you're very young.
Yes, so but like I'm looking for myself. I don't want to get like a blood pressure and like diabetes, and especially we have like a history in my family. So I don't want to get like sick when I get older because I'm not taking care of myself. You know what I mean?
So is that worrying you? Is that something that you think constantly?
Because I have Ryan. So if I get sick, who's gonna take care of him? You know what I mean? It's not
100%.
easy.
100%. 100%. 100%. So this is, first of all, this is beautiful what you're doing. And I love, you were in one spot that I think we women, we were raised to take care of everybody else. Yes. We were raised to take care of the family. We were raised to take care of the kiddos. We were raised to take care of the house. But often,
you know what? Like at some point, I discovered that if I am not taking care of myself, I will not gonna be able to take care of the others. You know what I mean? If
that's
I'm not
literally what I would say next.
Yeah, if I'm not healthy, the other people will not gonna get what they want. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be able to like help them.
Sarah, we are 100% on the same page, because this is literally what I believe. We were raised to take care of the house. We were raised to take care of the kids, but we were never raised to say, hey, if you take care of yourself first, you're going to be able to help so many other women. You're going to be able to help so many other people. We're going to be able to be a better partner, a better mom, a better worker, right? Yes. And once we realize that, which you just did, You
Yes.
already did that, and it
Yes.
changes everything.
Yes, and you know what? Like when when I get Ryan at the beginning, I was shocked. Like, why me? I got like baby he has a lot of disabilities and like stuff like that. And then after that, like because may I have something different, so I can inspire others. It's not like a curse to have a baby with a disability. It's not a. It's like just different route. You need to take a different route. You need to like educate yourself how you can help him. You know.
Why not you, right? Why not you? That's 100%. So what I got from this first part is we need to manage better your time.
Yes.
We need to find you an activity that will help you stick to it, right? So this way you start becoming stronger. So we can lift Ryan for years and years and years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's go in. I think the first thing we need to address is the time.
Okay.
Because that's an obstacle that so many women have. And I love working to busy women. I think it's funny, 99, I think 100% of my girls are busy women, are women that have, some of them have kids, some of them have a crazy career, some of them have jobs, some of them travel all over the world, like doing the job, right? So they're super busy. And how can we find time? I think the main thing that I need to talk to you is there's two different things. There's finding time and making time. Okay. If you all this time trying to find the time, you're not going to find it.
Okay.
You're not going to find it. You have to make it the time. Okay. And when I say that, it's not in an easy way. Now let's figure it out. How are we going to make the time? Okay.
Okay.
Does you mentioned your husband, does he live with you guys?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So what time do you guys normally wake up? Ryan's the youngest one. What time do you normally wake up?
We wake up at 6.
Okay.
And we sleep at around 8, between 8 and 9
p.m.
8 p.m.
That's great. I wish I could have slept that much. That's really good. That's a great night of sleep. Now my question is, when you wake up, do you feel
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Do you feel good or you feel tired?
I feel good around 8.
Okay, you feel good around 8. That's a very, very important question. So
after
6.
Coffee, like
Yeah. I got you. So okay. Now my first question about sleep is, as soon as you wake up at 6, do you wake up tired?
Yes.
Or do you wake up tired?
Yes, because I didn't sleep like from 9 to 6, like try and wake up during the night 4
That's
or 5.
That's where my next question. How many times do you think he wakes up at night?
It depends on him. Sometimes 2 times, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 10 times. So
okay, so he doesn't sleep well. Consequently, you both don't sleep well. Okay, yes. I gotcha. Okay, good. And is there anything that you and your husband, have you tried managing the time? Like one day you do it, one day I do it, or it's harder for both of you?
It's hard. No, because Ryan, he just like wants me all the time.
He's with you the whole time. Okay, good. Now, when you wake up at 6, do you put alarm to wake up or you wake up by yourself?
Like sometimes I wake up by myself. Sometimes I put alarm. If I need to wake up to drop him to school, I need to put the alarm. If not, they wake me up.
They wake you up. When you put the alarm, do you ever press that button called snooze, meaning I want 10 more minutes?
No.
Good. That's a great thing. That's my tip. Would never use that. Once you use that, you wake up so much tired than normal. Okay, good. 6 a.m. What do you do between 6 and 8? You get the kiddos ready. What do you normally do?
Yes, like wake them up if they are already wake up, like, get them ready for schools, like make a breakfast for them, dress them up, like all the stuff before going to school.
Okay, good. How often do you think, I know this is an idea. That's me brainstorming with you. Do
Okay.
you think how many days a week does Ryan wake up, like a lot? Is that often, or is that more like just sometimes?
No, like he has like, he has some sleeping issues. So it's depending on him. Sometimes he has a lot of like medical complications. So sometimes he's fine, he's doing
Does he
okay.
have good days, more
Yes,
good
he has a
days
good
than bad
day,
days?
bad day, but I cannot predict, it's depending
Okay.
on like,
Now let
it's
me ask you something. Do you wake up at night and go check on him just because you're worried? Or you wait, or he's older enough that you were like, I know he's okay. I'll just go there when I need.
no, when he needs, but like sometimes like, because he keep waking up a lot, so sometimes I fall to sleep next to him. So okay.
Does he take a long time to go back to sleep?
It depends,
It
sometimes
depends.
just like needs me, sometimes he
Mm.
needs, like he's hungry, sometimes he has like an asthma, sometimes he doesn't like to sleep, sometimes he has a constipation, so
It all depends. Perfect. It's all my answers is always depend. Okay, perfect. I understand. So when you normally take them to daycare and to school, what do you do after you go to work?
yeah, I going to work 3 times a week. Sorry for the noise, the background noise.
It's okay.
So he's going to school like every day, 5 days a week, and I'm going to work like 3 days a week, but like 2 days. Sometimes I try to study, sometimes I try to like do some like late work, like stuff like that.
Okay, perfect. And the other 2 days you stay home.
Yeah, I'm trying to study in the 2 days. The other 2 days, sometimes I try to like do my late work.
Perfect.
Like
And
stuff like
when you go to work, how many hours do you normally stay there?
5. Like it's like, I drop my son to school, so it's from like I go work from 9 to like, let's say 2:30 or 3, depending on like, how much work I have.
Perfect. 9 to do that. Okay, perfect. And then you pick them up and come home.
Yeah, and when we come home, we have a lot of activities to do after long day.
Yes.
My son is going to school, to swimming, and like skating, like stuff like that.
When they're doing their things, when you drop them to skating and you drop them swimming, is that a place? I know Maryland's a little cold too, but is that a place that you can walk while they're doing this, or you have to be like the parents that sit down and wait for the kids?
Yes, I'm like this mom, yeah, sitting down.
Okay, and you don't have a place that you could walk around?
Yeah, I can walk around, but it's like indoors, so it's not a big place, you know what I mean?
I see. The more steps that we can get, the best it is. Deal?
Yeah, I have a very good treadmill at home. I can start like, work out on it, but like I just have to stick to plan. And like I think the food, it's playing like a diet.
We're gonna get to food soon. Yes, perfect. Right now I'm trying to see what systems can we put in place so you find a training. I think the number one thing that I would tell you to do is create a little space at home. I know the kids take, they have they're playing, they have the toys, like the same as my sister's house, same as my brother's house. They take care of the whole house. But I want you to see if you can find a little place, maybe next to the treadmill, that you can have your mat, that you can have your weights.
Okay.
Right there, because just for the fact, this is really interesting, just for the fact that you would have a space for you, that you don't have to set up the space. Imagine if you have to work out. You have, okay, I have to go get my mat in the closet. and I have to go get my weights in the closet.
Yeah.
Just that waste is 2 times from you.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to do what? Make the time, right? We're making the time. So now, if the kids go to school 5 days a week and you work from home 2 days a week, you will find 30 minutes on those 2 days to train.
Okay.
Period. That's it. So now in between, and remember, think about, I know you want to study because you change your whole career, but once you understand that you do a 30 minutes good workout, you do a 30 minutes intense workout, not to finish like die, but like feeling your muscles working. Okay. Number one is you're going to feel much better.
Yes, I know.
You're going to be able to focus much better. You're going to study harder.
Okay.
You work harder. Okay. So
Okay.
what time during the day after you drop them to school, you said you pick them up around 2:30?
Yes. My
Okay.
my first one around 2:30. The other one, the school bus drop him around 4.
Perfect. So from, well, let's say 9 a.m. by the time you come back home after dropping them off, 9 a.m. to 2:30 that you have to pick up Ryan. What is a good time for you start?
I'm not sure, but do you think like I can start after I put them to bed, like after they sleep?
I would think, to be very honest, there's 2 options. Okay, so let's go over both of them. One option that I thought was, as you go drop them off already with the workout clothes, under your clothes or under your coat, because I know it's cold in Maryland right now. Okay, you're ready to go, because by the time you come back home, you don't have to change.
Okay, perfect.
Is that a good tip?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in order to make this even better, remember we're creating systems. Before you go to bed, you organize your clothes.
Okay. That's good.
Before you go to bed, the same thing we do with the kids, right? We don't do with us. Why not? As soon as you go to bed, have your workout clothes. Like I go to bed, my tank top, my pants, my socks, my shoes, everything's in the bathroom. So I have like a little place that I can put it there. Okay. So that's number one. Why? Because you wake up in the morning, you grab it, you change. You're ready to change. Perfect. So when you come back from dropping, do you eat breakfast with them in the morning?
Yes.
Perfect. So as soon as you finish the breakfast, you drop them off. And as soon as you come back home, that's one option. You go straight for your little place that is already set up. So you have no excuse. The harder things to starting something is taking the first step.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
The harder thing of going running is actually putting your shoes and get out of the door.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, this is the same thing. Like, we have a very nice walking area around us, like in the neighborhood, but I feel like, so lazy to put my shoes on and go walk
exactly
around.
So we need
my neighborhood, they do
because you feel lazy to put the shoes and get out. We need to do everything as possible and make your environment, your house, help you.
Yes. And you know what, like if I have a plan and if I have like goals, I think it's gonna help me to encourage me like doing more and more,
100%. The goals are so important, but the action plan, that how you're gonna get to the goals is the most important one, which you're perfect, that. So now we create a system that you're gonna get your bed, your clothes before bed, okay? And you're gonna put it on. Come back those 2 days a week. That's the day you train. Go in the morning, finish the morning, have a protein after the training, right? And then you go to work, you go to study, you go with your day. By the time you pick up Ryan and by the time the kids get home, you already finished the training. So that's 2 days a week. The other 2 days, what I'm thinking, yes, you suggest the fact that what if I put them after bed? I think it's a great idea. The only trick is as soon as you put them to bed, have already the clothes on, change to put them to bed, because this is a really, people think this is silly, but this is the trigger. We need to create a trigger. The trigger will be like, I'm already wearing my clothes. Why not just go?
Yeah.
Right? So, and then as soon as you put them to bed, you go there and take your time and do your training. Okay.
Yes.
The only thing is, this can be easily distracted. So have a plan with your hubby and say, hey, 2 days a week, and then tell like that time on Wednesday and Fridays. As soon as I put the kid to bed, that's the time that I train. Is that okay with you? And he'll be like, yes. Because now he's not like, oh, honey, come here, let's do something. Or come, do you see? He would understand that this is your time. Okay. And it's sometimes we don't say that to our partners, and they don't know. So they end up calling you to do something else, but in your head, you had the whole plan.
Okay, perfect.
And you're like, but I had but you never talked to him. You never communicated to him. So now you have 4 days a week that you're training.
Okay, perfect.
What can you do on the other days? Try to get as much steps as possible. Okay. But if you have 4 days of lifting, I'm not talking about the cardio, lifting, that was a great thing. Okay.
But I don't know how to start. Like I don't want to go like buy some weights and lift it and that's it. So I don't know how to start.
Perfect.
Weights, it's fits for me. How can I start doing that? What is the right ways to lift? You know?
Sarah, my goal here is to help you figure it out. But yes, a plan would make your life easier, because you would start there and you would know exactly what to do, and you would just do it, and you waste time to looking for exercises. So the most effective way to get it done, yes, 100% will be having a plan. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So perfect. So that would be, that's one that we knocked down the time. Can we say now we're gonna make time?
Yes, I think
Beautiful. That's awesome. Now sticking to the plan, right? You're like, okay, I don't have time. I'm having hard time sticking to the plan, right? Okay.
Yes.
Sticking to the plan, like we just talked about. If you don't have a plan, it will be harder to stick to the plan. Because you don't know what to do next. So when I talked to a lot of women, they were like, but Isa, can't stick to the plan. And I was like, when was the last time you had a plan? And they were like, I go on YouTube and look for videos. And I was like, okay, how long do you spend looking for the videos?
Yeah.
And they're like, a while. I was like, okay, so now you told me you don't have time, and now you're wasting time looking for the videos. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
Perfect. So when you start thinking about this, having the plan, and it's not just a plan, but a plan designed
for me,
for you, and designed to make you look leaner the way you want to do. Because if we're here, you want to get leaner, right? You want to like leaner, you want to feel stronger.
Yes.
So if you have a plan designed for that, the idea would be, okay, I know what to do. I'm seeing results, and I'm celebrating my results. Even if you have any plan, any other plan, you have a program, you fall in the program. If you're not looking for the little details, Sarah, if you're not looking for the wins, you're not going to get motivated.
Yeah.
We only get, like, people think, and that's a really good, interesting thing. People think they need to get motivated so they can start. But I truly believe in my heart that motivation comes from results. Comes from you. That's 100%. So your energy, that's you choose that. But also it comes from results. If I'm working out, if I'm lifting weight, but I look in the mirror and I don't see anything, I look in my clothes and I don't see my clothes fitting better, I would get demotivated. I would be like, why am I doing this?
Yes.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
And that's frustrating. But we imagine if you learn how to train, you start training and your clothes start fitting better. And you're
Wow.
like, oh, I'm back on my pants. Right?
That's
And
why I need someone like you to help me and, like, you know, start like a good plan for me, not like, you know, looking for videos and watch it and do it. Like, I don't think that's fits me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And once you start seeing the result, you're like, oh, my pants are feeling better, or
Yeah.
I have more energy.
Yeah.
Or even sleeping the way you're sleeping, because this is a big one. I really pray and hope that Ryan's gonna get a little bit older and he's gonna be able to sleep a little bit better, so you can have your rest. Because
Yeah.
I know how hard this must be on you.
We
Really,
are
really
working on this sport. Like, yeah, I'm working on this sport.
good.
Like, you know, these doctors, so we are trying to find out how we can
Sleep better.
Yeah.
Because the sleep is gonna be for both of you so important, for him as well. He needs to sleep so he can grow.
Yes.
Right? Exactly. So now we have, once we figure this out, the doctors figure this out, you now see things moving. You see, okay, I'm getting stronger. And I think that is the most important thing about sticking is if you have a plan. I'm not saying it doesn't need to be my plan. It needs to be a good plan. Okay. You have a good plan that you follow. And now you have something that it's there for you. You open and it's there. It tells you what to do. Okay. That is the number one thing when everybody asks, like, why you don't stick to the plan? Oh, because I don't have a plan, or because I get bored.
Oh,
you mentioned something about I get bored, right?
Yeah, like, because like sometimes as you just said, like, you didn't see any results, so, you know, get bored.
And you get bored. Was that helpful? Was that help you understand few things?
Yeah.
Good. Now, do you have any question for me that how I can help you? Okay, now you know that you have to make time instead of find time.
Yes.
Now the idea is find you a good plan, okay, that you can follow. That even when you're by yourself at home, you find a time for you, have the workout place set up for you, have your workout clothes ready for you. Okay, good. What I normally do is, have you tried meal prepping? Do you cook every day? How do you do food?
Yes,
You
I
cook
think
every day?
I cook for myself. I like cooking. Yeah.
Good. But do you normally cook every day? Or do you cook a big amount and leave for 2 days, and big amount and leave for 2 days?
Like, I like fresh food, to be honest. So I like to cook like every day, small portions, and better for me. But
okay,
like, sometimes
when you go to work,
yes,
that's
the
work.
problem.
Do you bring your lunch?
No.
And you're not eating?
No, I'm eating like junk food. That's the problem. And sometimes if there's anything, I can eat it. But like in the schools, they have like some like healthy options, but it's not like every day.
Like the cafeteria?
Yes.
The cafeteria.
Yes, but like I try as much as I can, but like it's not possible. Like if you go to a restaurant, it's not possible every day to find like healthy options, you know.
100%. Not 100%. And okay, so when you go to work, you're going to work 3 times a week as an assistant teacher, school. What grade? College.
No, like a grad school.
Yeah, the grad school, right? Okay. And okay, so you're there during the morning.
Like assistant professor.
Assistant professor, okay. So you do all the work for the professor.
Helping them all the time.
You do all the work. I got you. Okay, perfect. So normally, would you buy some snacks there?
Yes.
Was that an option? Bring the lunch from home. Like, for example, you cook dinner and you have an extra.
Yeah, leftover.
Leftover is that an option?
Yeah, I can try to do that, but like I need like, you know what, like I have to cook especially for me because no one gonna eat my food.
Why? That's a great question.
I don't know, but I think
Well,
like
can you give
everyone,
me an example of the food that you're eating?
like I like healthy stuff, but like, you know, I can stick to healthy stuff all the day, and the end of the day I want to eat like mozzarella cheese sandwich. At the end of the day, I want to eat chocolate bar. Like, you know, no, it's enough, guys.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I got it. We all do. Now, the question is, what kind of food are you eating the most of the time to make you crave that food? Let me explain. Let me ask that again. Is the food that you eating that you call healthy, okay? Is that food that you eat and you're like, this is delicious? Or
Yeah,
it's like,
I
oh,
like
it's grilled chicken and veggies again?
no. I like to treat myself, you know.
What that means?
Like, so I like delicious food. So I'm not like the person who's gonna be on diet and eating like raw chicken and stuff like that. You know.
Good.
No.
And did you find the balance between healthy and delicious?
Yeah, I can cook the same food without like putting a lot of butter on it, or without putting like a lot of oil, or I can use like a little olive oil. And like,
would hubby eat that food?
The kids, yes.
Yeah.
But
what about husband?
Yeah, we are good.
He would eat it?
Yes.
So you can cook for both of you, right?
Yes.
Because here's like this. Hubby's like, what is for dinner? I'm like, the same thing I'm eating, you eating. This is important.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
good.
Like, yeah, so like, but it's not easy to cook every day because Ryan, he has a food restriction, allergies. So I need to cook for everyone, special kind of food. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, and you like food fresh every day. Okay, there's one very important thing there. Then if you need to be okay with that. Okay. I love teaching my girls how to meal prep, which is cook one time every 4 days and leave the food in the fridge. And I'm going to tell you the benefits of that, why we do that. Because if I get home tired and hungry,
you're going to find something.
If I open my fridge, my food's going to be there. I call that the foundation food. My foundation food is going to be there. I'm going to be safe. That's my safe net.
Okay.
Right? But if I open the fridge and I have to cook something, I'm already like, ugh. And if by the time I finish cooking, I'm really hungry. I don't know with you, but when I get really hungry, I become hangry Hannah. I become like angry, cranky, hungry, and I don't want to eat the healthier thing. I want to eat like a big, like pizza or sushi, right?
I love sushi, yeah.
Me too. We all do love sushi. So the thing is, that's one option. The second option, if you're like, no, I like to eat my own food. I like to cook my food. I like fresh food. 100%. As long as you understand that takes time. And sometimes it could happen what I just said. You're like, oh, I'm so hungry and you have to cook. If you're like, I can manage this, I'll be like, that's perfect. Okay, that's a choice that you'll make. Okay. But it can be like, oh, I don't like to eat the same things, but at the same time, you're not sticking to the food plan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, you're right.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
So that's a choice that you're going to have to do if you want fresh food, but you also can help you do little things. Like, for example, you can marinate without the salt. Do you eat chicken, for example?
And
you like chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, give an example. You can marinate the chicken, then put it in the freezer. And by the time you finish, you're ready to cook. You just take out of the freezer and cook. So you can actually pre-cut few things, but by the time, if you like the fresh food, you can get something like help you get faster like that.
Like for 10 minutes, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. And the things like I love leaving in the fridge, like ground turkey, because it's so, lately I'm doing ground beef because of like, I did so much ground turkey that I'm like getting sick of it. But I love the ground turkey, ground beef, ground chicken, because you can do so many things with that. You can put for the kids, you can put in a tortilla, you can put in a pita, you can put in rice, you can put in potatoes, right? So think about this cooking. Exactly. Think about this cooking a bigger amount of little things that you can just take that and make your own food. Okay. Was that a good solution?
Yes.
Good. Good. It's really good. Really, really good. The point here was to help you see a different side.
Yes.
See a difference. Okay. This is not as hard as I thought. That was my goal. Did I accomplish my goal?
Yes. And that, like when I think like it's like gonna be a lifestyle, I was like, I keep saying no. I want to eat unhealthy.
And that's the thing. You'll be able to eat. Like here, we go out to eat. We don't go out to eat a lot, but we order. We order burger one time. It used to be one time every 2 weeks. Now it's mostly once a week. Because when I do this, I don't like the word cheating. Like I really don't, I despise the word cheating, because I'm not cheating. I'm not a cheater, right? It would, if I use that word, it would make me a bad person. But if I say that I'm eating out of my routine on Saturday nights, that's perfect, because we are what we do the most of our days. We become what we do the most. So if the most of my day, the most of my week, 80% of my week, for that matter, 80% of my week, I eat the food that I'm supposed to eat, the rule of one food. You look to the food, if there's one ingredient, that's your food that you eat.
Yeah.
Right? You look at rice, this says rice. You look at beans, it says beans. You look at pasta, there's a bunch of stuff there.
Yes.
You eat pizza, there's a bunch of ingredients there. So rule of one. If I'm 80%, really 80% of my time eating, the 20% that I have left, I can do whatever I want. I can eat my sushi. I can eat my burger. We are what we do the most time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
We got this.
Yeah.
So Sarah, it was such a good pleasure. Such a good pleasure to talk to you. It was so nice. Thank you so much for this. I will send you everything on your.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
On the DM.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Bye.
See ya. Bye.